going to see today if condition. So where we will use the if condition? In general, like in English language, common sentences, where we will use if. Can somebody say any one example? Please tell me one example where we will use if.
Sir, in exam results.
Exam results. Yes. So if it is more than 70, grade A, like that, right? Yeah, in different scenarios, we'll use the if condition wherein we want to get the output based on something. It means there is no direct relation. If something is there, if that is okay, then the result should be like this. So in that kind of scenarios, if subjective clause is there, then we'll use the if condition. The same logic applies here in Excel as well. If something is satisfied, then something else has to be done. If not, if all 270 people attends today's class, I am going to explain in detail. If not, I am just going to give you only video tutorials, like that. So this is what should happen means I have to see how many number of students are present today. I can't tell you directly. Now it's 178 people. So my condition is not met. So I should not explain you in detail. Okay. Like this we can make use of if condition inside the Excel as well. So what is the syntax of if condition? Basically, if, I am not keeping equal to here because I want to show you the syntax. If here logical text, whatever the condition or logical text or condition, whatever condition, then if this satisfies, what it should come? It means what if it is a true, then we have to also explain Excel that if it is not true, if it is not satisfying, what you need to do. So what if it is a false? So like this we can define the if condition. So if condition comma then true, if it is satisfied, what it should result. If it is not satisfied, what it should result. So that's how we can frame the if condition here. Okay, now the same condition we will use. If the total price is more than 110, it should give me result as large order. Otherwise, it should show me small order. Is my question clear here? So if the total price is more than 110, we should get the answer as large order. Otherwise, it should give me the answer as small order. Okay. So now I am writing the function equal to if bracket open logical text. What is the logical text? This one, that is nothing but total price, is greater than or equal to, let's say greater than or equal to. So while using two operators, see, I am using equal to after the greater than symbol. So greater than or equal to 110, then if you keep the comma, see here it is getting highlighted. So if it is satisfied, what we should get? In quotation marks, large order. Large order. Then close the quotation marks, keep comma. Then it is getting highlighted. Value if false. If it is not satisfied, what we should get? Here in our example, we want to get it as small order. Okay. Close bracket, click on enter. So this is less than 110. We are getting result as small order. and if you drag it, double click it, see wherever it is more greater than 110, we are getting answer as large order. Wherever it is less than 110, we are getting result as small order. Is that clear? Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now can I ask you one question here based on this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Try to answer. Now my idea is same thing. Total price should be more than 110, but it should also belongs to the category bath. There are different categories are there: bath, textiles, living room, kitchen, etc. Now I am mentioning two conditions. One is total price should be more than 110 and it should belongs to bath category. So can we do that one here?
Yes, sir.
So how to do that?
You have to give multiple conditions. It's a nested if query.
We have to use multiple if conditions, right? Because in this particular question, how many conditions are there? Logical conditions? More than one, right? So in that cases, if we have more than one condition to satisfy, we have to use multiple if conditions. We call it as nested if. It means we are going to use one more if condition inside one if condition. So how to do that one, and what is the nested if condition, what are the different kinds of nested if conditions are available, now we are going to see. So before moving on to nested if condition, is this clear? Plain if condition? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you. Okay, now we know what is the syntax of if condition. So what is the syntax of if condition? First one is logical condition, then what if true, and what if false. So if we have one or more condition, more than one condition, but that again
Abo. हाँ तो आंसर पूछ रहे
so if it is more than one condition is there, like okay, now I can say that yeah, I use the example that there should be more than 200 students, then only I will explain in detail. Okay, that is first condition. Second condition, at least out of these 200 students, at least one or two students should respond me when I am asking questions. So let's say this is the second condition. If these two are met, I am ready to explain you in detail. If any one condition is failed, then I am not ready to explain you in detail. Okay. So here how many conditions are there? Here how many conditions are there in this example?
Two conditions.
Two conditions, sir.
Two conditions, more than one. That is, it should be more than 200 students should present. Yes, now in this case it is satisfied. And second condition, yes, one or two people should respond. Yes, two people responded me. Now I am ready to explain. If 200, more than 200 students are not there, but now it's there, and if no one is responding me, I am not ready to explain. So in those two scenarios, how we can use this if condition. So we'll see it with the help of these arithmetical examples. So here I'm just okay. the formula what we used is if condition, if it is more than 110, total price is more than 110, it should give me result as large order, otherwise small order. Okay, right. Now second condition is it should be more than 110 and at the same time the order number should be more than 4480. The order number should be more than 4480. So the second condition is also there. It means both the conditions has to satisfy. The order number should be more than 4480 and it should be greater than 110. Then only I should get it as a large order. Otherwise, small order, we should get the answer. So now we'll do that one here. Already we have the formula here, so I am just adding one more if condition here. What is the first condition? If bracket open, the order number I am selecting this one, this should be greater than 4480, comma, if it is true, do whatever you did it in the previous one, that is again see for total price is greater than 110 or not. Then if it is more than 110, give it as a large order, otherwise small order. Then you filled up this value if true. Now you have to enter one more thing, value if false, for the first if condition. So after this what you need to do, keep comma, then you have to write again small order. Okay, or if it is not satisfying first condition and second condition, what we will do, old order, we will write it as old order. Okay, then closing bracket. Here the most important thing in using multiple if conditions is closing brackets, and make sure that you close all the brackets whatever you opened, and you can see the colors here. So this bracket you opened here, and while closing it the same color you are reflecting, and here black color you open and ending you closing with black colored one. Automatically it will take colors, and it is the hint for you to close all the brackets. Okay, now click OK. So here this is not more than 4480 first row and not greater than 110. So I am getting the answer as old order. See, all these are old orders. Even though it is greater than 110, I am getting the result as old order because the first condition is not met, that is greater than 4480. Okay, now I'll take up one more example to give you better understanding. Right, so there is a boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not there, but okay, now he is in search of selecting the girlfriend and he is having his own limitations or reservations. The first reservation is that girl should be more than 5.5 height should be more than 5.5. The second one condition, that girl should be a graduate. So now I have the two conditions. If both the conditions are met, 5.5 in height and graduate, if both the conditions are met, then she will be my girlfriend. Otherwise, if he is having height of 5.6 or anything else beyond that also, but she is not a graduate, means I don't want. And even though she is having graduate or masters but height is less than 5.5, I don't want. So both the conditions has to satisfy, then only she will be my choice. Okay, so in that case we can use multiple if conditions to select that particular okay, in this example to select a girlfriend, we can use our if conditions, multiple if conditions inside Excel. Okay, if you have the database of your selections like bridegrooms or girls with the particulars, then you can select like that. In the same case, opposite boys also. So don't feel bad. I'm just taking this example to give you better understanding that, because in this age group you will understand it better if I use this kind of examples. That's the reason I'm using that. Don't take it in a bad sense. Okay, right. I think now you got it, how to use this multiple if conditions if both has to be met. Now can anyone help me out to write multiple if conditions, but either of the condition is met, I should get the result as okay, otherwise no. Either of the condition. What are the either of the condition? Either it should be more than 110 or it should be more than 4480. If either of the condition is met, I should get it as okay or large order, anything is fine, and otherwise no. So who is going to help me out here? Yeah, you try. I will help you out. Don't worry. If someone is ready to willingly, just say yes. Or you want me to call out the names? Someone is leaving. When I say I am going to ask. Anyone is willing to help me out while writing this function? Because everyone said I understood. No one asked me any doubt. Navya, can you? Navya? Am I audible? Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. So no one is ready. Okay, actually it's an out of syllabus. So I'm just I want make it as interactive, but no one is showing willingness. I'll just go like that. Okay. Now this is like both the conditions should met. Here I am writing either of the condition is met. So it means if first logical condition, anything I can take, that is like this is greater than or equal to 4480, then if it is true, what should I get? Okay. If it is false, again I should look for one more condition, that is now we will start one more if condition. If bracket open, then the second condition, this one, it should be greater than or equal to 110. If this is also satisfied, I should get the same result as okay, otherwise no. I'll write it as no. This condition is closed, then bracket close, then for the first one yes. Now done. I have written the complete condition, and again one more bracket I have to close. See, I closed two brackets here because this is for this second if condition, and this one I opened initially, this one. Enter. Yes, now I am getting result as no. If I copy it down, no, because this is not more than 4480 or not more than 110. Here, even though this is not more than 4480, this is greater than 110. So I am getting answer as okay. Okay. So Like this, we can write multiple if conditions in different scenarios according to the different scenarios, because based on this you can create an awesome tools in Excel. Awesome tools in Excel. Okay, based on this data. So you can create a wonderful tools. Try to learn well for this multiple if conditions. Now I think you got it. This one is both should met, and here either. And now, as we know how to use multiple if conditions, Excel has come up with new function, that is ifs condition, to avoid these scenarios. Okay. So that too in latest versions, not in old versions. So which can be replaced by ifs condition? Either both or either. Which multiple if conditions or nested if condition can be replaced by IFS? I asked you a question. Which condition can be replaced? This one or this one? First one or second one? So the syntax goes like this. Ifs logical text 1, that is this should be greater than or equal to 4480, comma, if true, what I should get? Okay. Then logical text 2, that should be this one greater than or equal to 110. Then if true, I should get okay again. So 2 conditions done. But what if false? If either of the condition is not met, so then you should write 1 to separate this one, then give what if false, that is no. 1 is a separator between all true conditions and the false one. Close bracket. Yes. So drag it down. See the results. So this is ifs condition is replacing either of the condition is met. So see, both the results are same. If either of the condition is met, I should get okay, otherwise no. So this is how we can use IFS, ifs condition. And then after ifs condition, we will see how to use if plus and. So where we can use, in which situation? Let's say this is the 1, this is 2, this is 3. In which place we can use if along with and condition? Either 1, 2 or 3. Again no answer, so as usual I will go ahead. If bracket open and means it is like more than one condition we are giving together. Simply and logical text 1, that is this should be greater than or equal to 4480, then comma logical 2, this should be greater than or equal to 110. So if both the conditions are met, we should get result as okay, otherwise no. So here both the conditions are not met, so I am getting no's. So after 4480, if you see where it will start, yes, okay means here if you see it is more than 110 and at the same time this is 4480. So from here onwards it is saying okay or no, because from there onwards both the conditions are met. Then if along with or, same what I'll do is I'll just copy paste this function and change and instead of or instead of and. So I'll paste it here and I'm changing and to or, so that if either of the condition is met I should get okay, otherwise no. Yes. Okay, so this is okay because here it is still, even though it is not 4480, but this is more than 110, so I am getting it as okay. Okay, so I hope you understood, because no one is saying anything to me, I understood or not, or asking me anything. So this is how we can make use of if condition, nested if conditions. So what we learned so far, if and if inside if, that is we call it as nested if. Then we learned about ifs condition. Then we learned about if plus and, then if plus or. So how to use these 5 conditions we learned. I thought of say all other 5 more conditions, that is how you can make use of if condition along with the sum, all those things, but now I think it's enough for the day regarding multiple if conditions. So if, nested if, ifs, if along with and, if along with or. So any doubts? As a final topic of this course, we are going to see how you can insert charts for the desired data and how you can do modifications and everything we are going to see now. First, how to insert a chart. First, you need to select the data. So let me select this data and hold down the control key to select multiple areas data. Then select the data like this. So I selected the desired data. Go to insert. Then don't click on any chart here in charts group. Always I prefer to use recommended charts. So click on recommended charts. Okay. So in that recommended charts, because Excel will come up with some recommendations. So click on that recommended charts. Then select the column. Here column chart will be the best one here for this complete data. Then click OK. Yes, now you got the column chart for that particular data. But what if you want to do something like a pie chart, or what if you want to do something else, another chart. So how to do that one, or why I should not go to other charts? The simple reason is, see here, again we will select the data, or either completely also you can select, not a problem here. Select the data, go to recommended charts. So here you are getting the complete recommended charts, but if you go to all charts and insert a, let's say I want I don't want to go to recommended charts, and let me insert a map chart or something else like this here. What I will get out of this one? Is it understandable? No. So that's the reason. Use the inbuilt AI inside Excel. Select the data, go to insert. So recommendations will come from AI. That is inside Excel, whatever the AI is there, that is going to give you recommendations like this. So here chart, all these are the different kinds of recommended chart types. So you can go ahead with clustered column. You can see the name here, and this is also a clustered column chart. And if you come here, it is a stacked column, and this is also a stacked column, and this is clustered bar. So I'll go ahead with clustered column chart. See the name, because in your exam he is going to ask you to insert either a clustered column chart or a pie chart like that. Okay, this is name is very important, and definitely you are going to get 2 to 3 questions from these charts. It's a very small topic what we are going to learn in 10 minutes, but you are going to get 2 to 3 topic questions from this one. Okay, select the chart, click on OK. So chart will be inserted here. After inserting the chart, I'll give you thumb rules, few thumb rules. You need not to remember anything. If once chart is inserted, and inside chart, whatever you want to change or whatever you want to add, whatever it might be the question, 99% of the questions will have the answer only in this plus icon or right click. Plus icon or right click. If you are still not finding the answer to that question, go to chart design or format. Here you will have all other options. But 90% of the questions you can do it, you can modify anything inside the chart using this plus icon or right click. That's the thumb rule. Just try to remember that. Okay. So here we inserted a chart. Now we'll try to change everything. We'll try to learn what are the different options available in this chart. First thing here, chart title. So in exam he may ask you to insert the chart title. So if you are not seeing this chart title box, if you are unable to see this chart title box, you can go to this plus icon and you can check this box. See, if it is unchecked, you are unable to see that box. Check this box, then it will come, and now you write the title inside that. So let's say class practice. Whatever the title he asks you to write, and don't click on enter here, click somewhere outside the title. If you click on enter, unnecessary space will come. Okay, so click somewhere outside that box. So now we inserted the title for the chart. Then we want to see what are these 140, 120, 100 is there. What are these? What we call it as? So is it a location, or is it a something like attendance, or what is this one? Y axis or X axis? So that name I want to see. So then go to plus icon and here access titles. Click on access titles. And if you want both access titles, just click on access titles. So here you can insert, and here you can write. For horizontal, here you can vertical. But if he is asking only vertical, then click on this one arrow, then remove whatever he is not asking. So let's say I don't want to see the horizontal, so just keep vertical. I just kept the vertical axis title, and then go there, select the data, and then change whatever you want. So whatever in exam, whatever he is asking you to change, that name just copy paste it here. So let's say y axis only, y axis title. Okay, then click somewhere outside the box. Right, so now we added axis titles. Now we added the title for the chart. Then if you don't want to see these things, then go to again plus icon, then click on legends. then those are gone. If he is asking you to insert the legends, again click here. Then if he is asking you, definitely you will get 2 to 3 questions on these things. If he is asking you to keep the data table, click here. See, data table means here at the bottom you can see the table. So above it is showing in chart, and here at the bottom again table has been inserted. And if he is asking you, I'll just remove the table for the timing. If he is asking you to insert the data labels above the bars, then click here. And here if you click here, you will have a lot of options, inside or outside or wherever you want to keep. According to the question you can keep it. Okay, so data labels like this we can insert. Data labels means around each bar it is showing you the number, what is the value of the data bar. So now you know access titles. Access, if you don't keep it, it will look like this. Access, and again here primary, horizontal, vertical axis, whatever the axis is asking you to keep, you can keep that one like this. Okay, then access titles, now access titles, how to insert chart title, data labels, data table, error bars. Okay, don't think too much about this one now. Grid lines also, the light colored gray outlines background it is showing up. If you want that, you can keep it, otherwise you can remove it. Legends means that color icons, this one, which color resemblance which one. Okay, so here I am keeping it towards right. If you want to keep it in down, just click on here and click on bottom. Trend line, of course not required for the timing. If he is asking, you can keep it. For which one trend line, you can keep it. So like this we can insert the chart and we can change it according to our requirement. And what are the other different things you can do it, or changes you can do it. And 99% chance is there that you should get one question on this particular topic inside the chart. That is, he will ask you to change, switch row or column. He will ask you to change, like now it is like y-axis is, we are having what we are having. At horizontal we are having locations, and here y-axis we are having morning, evening, senior, junior. If I want to make it in an alternative way, so you need to click switch row or column. Now this has become our horizontal axis, morning, evening, senior. See the change. So, and make sure that you click only once, because once you click it will change. Again if you click, it will come back to original thing. So 99% chance is there you will get this question of switch row or column. So please make sure that you use it carefully. Then if you want to increase or add some more data, so some other row is there, let's say trials, and some other data is also there, let's say 108, 95, 80 and 100, and we want to add this data. So simply select this one, again go to chart design, select data. So here in selection of data, select that data completely. Then click this one, click OK. That's it. The new one has been added. It means this is how we can change on what basis chart has been inserted. Source data. You can change the source data. You can switch column or row to change it in a inside Excel. Copy pasting, you have seen that. What is that option? Transpose. In page special we learned. So the same thing here, switch and column, switch row or column, and here select data. And after doing that, you may ask to change the colors. Yes, definitely you will get one question here. Here change colors. select the chart first, then change colors, and if you keep your cursor here, you can able to see the name of that palette. This is colorful palette 1, colorful palette 2, 3, 4, and these are monochromatic palettes. You can even scroll down, you have a lot of palettes. Okay, so whatever the palette he is asking you to keep, let's say colorful palette 4, so I need to select this one. Then after selecting the colors, layout, if he is asking you to change the layout, then simply quick layout, and here also you can see layout style name, layout 2, layout 3, like that. So let's say if he is asking you to keep layout 9, keep it, that's it. Then after doing all these things, he may ask you to keep place the chart in anywhere below the table or right side of the table. So how you can move this chart here? Simply click that chart, hold down the left key, drag it and place it here. Okay, then again, if you want to create a chart sheet, yes, you might get this question also. 90% chances are there. Chart sheet. So how to create a chart sheet? Simply select the chart and here click on move chart, here to a new sheet, to new sheet, and here whatever the sheet name he is giving, copy paste, don't type, but here for the timing I'm just typing the sheet name. Click OK. See, one new Excel sheet has been inserted with the name whatever you have given, Ashok. And this sheet contains only the chart. It doesn't contain grid lines or Excel something options like that. It contains only the chart. Okay. So like that you can move chart from here to chart sheet. And all the options are available in chart design. And something in format. Format is also not required for you for the sake of exam or practicals. Everything you can find it on. Like thumb rule is 99% you can get everything here in plus icon or here in chart design. Otherwise, right click. So the last question you may get from charts is right click, add some alternative text to the chart. 95% chances are there to ask this question. So view all text, right click, view all text. Again I am showing you, right click on the chart, view all text or edit all text in some versions, and here you can write whatever he is asking. So don't write in exam, just copy paste. So this is like class practice chart, like that. Whatever he is asking, just copy paste, that's it. That's it, you added the all text to the chart. Now I think we did all the changes for the chart. So we know how to insert chart, we know how to move chart to chart sheet. Now we know how to select the different data set, and we know how to switch row and column, and how to apply different color palettes, and how to change layouts, and how we know what is access titles, how to insert a chart title, data label, data tables. Whatever he is asking, just be cautious about data labels or data table. What he is asking, look at the question 2 to 3 times clearly, because both are different. And finally we'll go back to this sheet, and again we'll try to insert one more kind of chart here. So what we will do, we'll just select this one, only above, and here also total. So we'll try to insert for total. Select this data, hold down control key and select totals. So we'll select this data and we'll try to insert a pie chart for this one. So again go to recommended charts, clustered column is also there, but pie chart is also there. And sometimes you may ask for either histogram chart or Pareto chart as well. So somewhere you can see Pareto chart as well. Few times in exam you may get this kind of questions, out of syllabus questions, like Pareto chart. If you don't know the chart type he is asking, just look at the each and every design like that for the name. Okay, then you can easily find it out. So now we'll go ahead with recommended charts, then we'll go ahead with pie chart. Click OK. Now we inserted the pie chart. The same thing, options, switch row or call, select data, change type and change colors. Now we'll go with monochromatic, this one. Then layout, whatever the layout you want as per the examiner, you can select. And if he is asking to change the chart styles, these are the chart styles and you can see the name here. Okay, like this we can do anything inside the chart with the help of either plus or chart design or right click. Okay, and all text and all these things in earlier versions it may not be available, but in latest versions it's available with the right click. Okay, so this is what all about charts. It's very easy to use inside Excel, and always don't try to experiment with the new kind of charts. Always go with recommended charts, because based on the data set whatever you selected, Excel is going to give you the recommendations. So always use recommended charts and try to insert, and everything inside the chart you can do with the help of this plus icon or chart design or right click. In these three areas you can do almost everything inside the chart. Okay, so this is what all about the charts, and this is a very small topic but very important, and you will get 3 to 4 questions inside the exam. Almost around out of 1000, around 200 marks will be tested on the charts. Okay, is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, done.
Yes, sir.